So, Manny, if you were the president of the United States, what foods would you ban? Or rather than foods would you ban, what would you do?
If I were president of the United States, I am banning all fast foods. So McDonald's,
Gone.
Burger King,
Gone.
and Taco Bell, all of that.
Ooh.
Popeyes, I know
Oh, he's coming for the
y'all
kryptonite.
hate me. We gonna ban that too. We banned all of that.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
Yes,
Oh man,
that's what makes y'all fat. I'm sorry, that's just plain and simple. That is all gone under executive order. Manuel Fanglo's executive order number 1. Fast food is banned. No games, no nothing. It's banned.
Oh, you're saving lives.
Yes,
That alone is gonna get you reelected. That alone. Okay.
What would you ban? I mean, what would you do?
What would I do? Yeah, so I personally wouldn't go about banning anything. I would take a little bit of a different approach. I think you would get the love of people more if you go at it with enforcements rather than removing things they already love. If you take away people's Popeyes, they're gonna hate you. But you let them keep their Popeyes, but you make them have some type of requirement to maintain some fitness level in order to get their social security checks. Boom.
But that's not bad.
Right?
We get a scale. When you walk into, we gotta do the BMI calculator. When you walk into McDonald's, if your BMI, if you have about 40%, but if you're a man, you have about 15% body fat. You're not allowed to eat McDonald's. If you're a woman, I'm not speaking on that. You have to have that. I'm not speaking on that. If you're a man, you have about 15% body fat. No McDonald's for you. Hell, we're banning it. That's going to be the executive order.
Okay. And I'll say, so Manny might not be, but I am a feminist, so I do believe in equal rights. So yeah, same thing for women. If your body fat is about 15%, no maybe I'm a feminist. Equal rights. If it's 15 for men, it should be 15
Well,
for
you know
women.
what 15% body fat for a woman looks like?
Yeah, but equal rights.
Well, if a woman walk around with 50% body fat,
It's
at
staged.
that point,
It's staged
just-
though. It's staged though.
At that point, it's just a bunch of men walking around. That's not even healthy for a woman, for like their organs and everything. That's never hungry for them to be that low. It's talking about that. Even like clients, like you ever have emo clients that want to that really want to cut their body fat, like that feel their fat, but they're not really fat. They're complaining to you about being fat.
Okay.
They're not really fat.
Yes, all my women are like that, where they do not, for whatever reason, see what is right in front of them. They choose to believe all these other doubts and these things, but they're not seeing what is right in front of them. You look phenomenal. You're making progress.
Yeah.
Yes, you're not gonna be like lean as meat. You're not gonna be like skinny both. You're not gonna be 15% body fat. You're not. That's competition level. But at the same time,
You look good and you've made great progress. But they're so hard, they just constantly feel like you're fat or like they.
So, okay, I don't know if this is going to get a little too personal, but I'm not going to say the names. I do have a client. I love her to death. I've been with her for a long time, and we go through these things here and there. We women go through a stage where they're not feeling themselves. You talk them through it, and then they come back and they lock back in. That being said, I want to say almost like 2 weeks ago or so, she's been going through a lot of things, yada, yada, yada. But one of those stages where she was like, oh, it's been 2 years. I'm not seeing any progress. I look the same as I did 2 years ago. I'm not getting skinnier. I can't do a pull-up, yada, yada, yada. What's the point of continuing? And I'm just like, yo, I talked a lot of sense. And I did a lot of talking through these things. It's just a little redirect. It's just a little redirect. So what I'm talking about is I give her a little bit of time, right? She has had a couple weeks to now like not be part of this lifestyle.
Yeah.
And you know what that's gonna do. You're not gonna feel good
And
about
the
that.
big part of social media is like, honestly speaking, like, it's a couple of things that I think it's also when you go on social media and you see people that are freaking shredded to the bone, you're gonna look at yourself and like, you don't realize some of these fitness influencers, that's what they do for a living. They work out all day. They have to, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're active, you're working out all day, you're gonna be shredded to the bone. And even not a regular person is probably just not gonna look like that.
Not to mention they're on shit. They're on PEDs.
Sometimes they could be on PDs.
They're all
And then that's what you're comparing yourself to. So don't be so hard on yourself trying to give off this, you know. Don't be so hard. Not even give up, like, don't be so hard on yourself trying to look a certain type of way. It's just better to just enjoy the process.
Enjoy the
Just
process.
enjoy working
Enjoy
out.
the journey.
Not working out is not gonna be fun if it's just all about just looking good. Yes, you look good. This is where I think a lot of times I think female clients benefit a lot from just positive reinforcement. Just, you know, like, but it's like, you look good. You don't need to be, your waist does not need to be tighter. You look good, right? Just enjoy the gym, work out, have fun, and it's supposed to be fun.
Understand that every rep that you're doing in here is pulling you closer to that vision you have in mind. Slowly but surely, you will accomplish that vision. And there should be an element of fun that comes with it.
Yeah.
Not an element of, oh, I'm not there yet. Right? Because think about it. You're acting like that little kid in the car when you're always like, Mom, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there? You'll get there when you get there. Until then, enjoy the fucking ride.
Yeah.